Are you going to get on your phone like you did last time? You're live. We're live again. We're back. It's like 2 days in a row. This is kind of freaky.
Yeah, we're back. So,
Peace out. Okay. So, I guess we'll kind of sit here for a second, see everybody was coming in, or should we just start shooting, start talking?
No.
Wait for a minute.
Wait for a minute.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
No.
No, it's okay.
Nobody's here.
That's all right. It's all good. That's what's fun about these is we can do what we want. We don't have to.
No.
This is interesting. So this looks good. We're now in Pickering.
No notification was sent.
Oh, so we need to notify it. How do we do that?
I don't know.
Okay, so if we...
Oh, we didn't get notified on that one. I'm not in that one. Yeah.
Share this out. Is that how this works? Okay, this is cool. I'm figuring out how to share this out. Well, we're live participants. Pop up, pop out, chat. Okay. Interesting. Cool things we can do on here.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, Michelle! From YouTube. Yay!
You did get a notification. Okay. Perfect. That means that
But she got it from...
right.
Oh, yeah. Yay, we're doing something right.
No. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we are.
This is really kind of funny how we're working on this.
There we go, notification.
Ooh, hey, look at that.
We're on.
I get a notification. I feel left out.
Probably.
How's it going, Michelle?
Hi, everybody.
We all got to go. We're on fire.
Yeah.
That's the way we roll.
We is on. Okay.
We is on. Okay.
So,
how are you today, Michelle? Jenny's not even in here, and she's downstairs.
I told her that we were.
Wow.
She's there.
Oh, there's Jenny.
Yeah. No, she got it.
Okay, made it.
She's in.
Oh, God. Are we on the big TV downstairs, Jenny? Hopefully not. Doing awesome. Good. Glad you're doing well. How's the munchkin? Okay, so we are going to...
We're in the big screen.
Yeah. No, not yet. It's okay if we're not on the big screen. Not yet.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is okay.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, shoot. So we kind of created this space. We kind of did our prayer. We opened sacred space with Palo Santo. We lit some candles. See candles back there? Candles. Yeah. Anyway. And just kind of, we don't want these discussions to be totally planned, if that makes sense. Totally structured, because the whole idea is to have an idea, an intention, that we set every time we get on to have discussions.
So we have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, we kind of do. We set the intention to talk about I ams, but how this goes is completely up to spirit. Does that make sense?
Okay.
How this flows. So that's Campbell is snoozing.
Yes.
Oh, bless her heart. She's so cute.
Hmm.
But so that's the idea. I mean, I set an intention to talk about I am statements and to get feedback on how everybody's doing theirs, and if there's any questions on what I am statements are, and then talk about the book we were talking about yesterday that I said I would go have a little more discussion on, is this one, Trust Your Vibes. As much as I've been owning my vibe, my cleaning up my energy and stuff, I'm still gaining so much knowledge from different things here and there, because I would listen to hey, Spirit, go Spirit. Okay, you're on. Spirit.
Oh.
Freaked out doing what? You didn't tell me. You didn't say, you said this was unstructured.
I need structure.
You're all good, babe. So, oh, now I lost where I was at. Okay, we're talking about this and Abraham Hicks, and how much I was listening to Abraham Hicks and how much it helped me to really clean up my vibration and understand how the law of attraction works in the universe, and letting go of shit. I still find that I have stuff to let go. And even reading this one, The Four Agreements. I've gone through this book 3 times and I'm still learning from it. So things that we've gone through that are, and yes, Jenny, I took that off the table downstairs. So even things we've gone through, things that we think we're done learning from them, it comes through in different ways as our perception changes. Yes, she is. So Campbell's adorable. She is.
Yes,
she's absolutely in tune, beautiful
Absolutely.
spirit. But like I said, our perception, it's interesting because I'm watching other people from the place that I used to be when I started first learning about Abraham, and how they're opening up to the teachings and stuff, that and how they perceive it is much different than how I perceived it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Our perception is different in every way, and it's supposed to be, because we're individual people. We may find things similar, and we may find things not similar that we agree upon, but there's no way that our perception can be 100% exact, because we are individuals. So as individuals, if we go, okay, well, I can agree to like something that you like, I can agree to see something the same way you do, but it's still different. And that's okay. So for that different, then it really hones in on why it is so important to let go of how someone else is perceiving life in all of its aspects, and why it's important to not go in their space, not interrupt their journey, not judge them where they're standing, because from their perception, it is not yours at all. We even had a thing the other day where it really surprised me when I realized, here I thought Dewy was seeing something in a specific way, and he all of a sudden looked at me and he goes, "No, I'm not." His perception was so way off from where I thought he was. Do you remember what?
Well, it was perceptions that um, where people are spiritually at,
Yes.
and their abilities, to of intuition, or of abilities to meditate to a higher level. Um, Ellie was able to reach a certain level that she had never reached before,
Oh
and
God.
thought that I was putting her on a pedestal for being able to do that, where I was not thinking in that respect. I was like, good for you, great.
Yes.
And I hope someday when I get to do it, it'll be just as great. And I had not said that to her, but her perception was that I was putting her on a pedestal, thinking that my praise to her was putting her above me, where it wasn't.
It was the way I felt and the way things are said to me, because I have had other people say, "Oh my God, Ellie, you're so this and you're so that," and it was just really starting to make me feel, whoa, 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 I'm not up here, knock it off. I really feel like I was being raised up, and we often do that, like with Jess. I love you very much. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul. But I noticed that in our group and in as a whole, we tend to take people who have reached different spiritual levels, and really, instead of still seeing them on the same plane as us, we think that they move up and separate from us. And that was the perception that I was getting. And I realized I assumed he was seeing me that way, and that's not true. But it was also kind of an aha moment with spirit when we went, oh, okay, so this is a lesson for me to understand what I'm feeling. And I've done it in the past when I see people that are just really awake and really in tune and really talking to spirit, and it's just coming through so fast, and we're like, wow, they're just so amazing. They're so far above me. No, they're not. They're on the same plane as you. Their ability to connect the way they do is what they came here for. It's not any higher than you by any means whatsoever. And that's a lot of what this book helped me to understand too, along with my guides talking to me saying, would you knock it off? It's
Our in-tuneness is not something to compare,
to compete with.
to compete with. It's not, and I have seen it go the other way.
Yeah.
People that have certain abilities, and and go down to that level of, well, you just wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
It's not that we wouldn't understand. It's this, that you need to come down to our level to explain it, or not even our level,
To remember.
just to remember where it was, what it was like not to have that,
Right.
and how to bring people up and not just look down at them.
Right.
So I think keeping a level headed.
We're still eye to eye.
Well, I'm up here.
No, you're not.
No,
You're
no, I forgot what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. Same level.
We're at the same level. Except you're over here.
I interrupted you. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I don't know where I was going with it anyway. Comes, here it goes. Danny knows all about it. Brooke knows all about it.
Yes, it does. Well, it doesn't help when I interrupt.
No.
Struggle's real.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
next, moving on. So so it's just, I wanted to talk about understanding that no matter where we're at in our awakening, in our hearing spirit, in our doing things, we are all the same. Not one of us is higher or lower than the other. And that's a very good point that you made, that some people that think they are higher that's an ego-based belief, which is a whole nother topic that we'll discuss another time. Because I don't want to open up that one. That one's different. Okay. But unless spirit thinks it's a good time, I'm not feeling that. So anyway, so I'm just reading your guys' comments. So yeah. So I guess does that make sense, guys? Does that sound like something you come across when you're listening to somebody? You're like, oh my God, you tend to look at them and almost like you're looking up at them. You think, wow. So let us know what that feels like.
Okay, go ahead.
Go on. Go on?
Yeah.
I did.
You went up to that.
Oh, moving on. Yeah. So the other thing we wanted to talk about is I am statements. I am statements have a very powerful emotion behind them. That's what makes them powerful. And as Abraham Hicks says, a belief is nothing more than something that you keep telling yourself over and over until it becomes a belief. So if you keep saying, I am love, I am loved, okay, good. Good. I am abundance. I am beautiful. I am fantastic. I am gorgeous. I am intuitive. I am love. I am loved. I am powerful. I am everything I desire to be. Whatever it is, I am energy. I am a money magnet. I am intuitive. These are some of mine off my list that I just started. I am always attracting my desires. I am healthy. I love my body. I enjoy my body. I am joy. I am happy. I am awakening. Everybody does, Jenny. Here's Cara. Hey, Cara. Everybody does. It's that new thing, but also I think to some extent, even I sit and go, wow, they're really, and then I go, oh yeah, that's right. They're really waking up. They're really in tune with themselves. They're just more practiced, is what I like to say. They're more practiced. They are showing up more often than I am. That's all. That's all it is. So hey, Danny. So that's all that is. And on perception, we were just going over perception, Danny and Brooke, if you're there, and Cara, and what it means to perceive things and always step into that place of I see you.
That's good.
I perceive you. You're right next to me.
Yeah.
How we're perceiving something. We're heading out in the skidoo. We love you guys. Have fun. So, so yeah, that was pretty much it on that one. And then just I am statements. I am statements are very powerful because the more you say them, even when you don't quite feel them, you're repeating them, and your energy will change. If you don't feel good about saying something like I am beautiful or I love my body, then say something more general. I am gifted. I am abundant. I am light. I am energy. I am intuitive. I am loved. I am telling a new story. I am creating my new life. What I desire is on its way. I am receiving what I desire. Start general. And then when you feel that energy shift, start adding the other I ams in, and you'll notice a difference. But when you, like Brooke was saying, and from Empress of Duality, and Jess from Whispers of Grace was saying, when you start showing up and you start adding these, and even Abraham's Hicks says, the more you say them, the more you start to believe them, the more you feel that belief, the more it gets in here and emotionally sets it within your heart space, and go from there. So beautiful I am statements. What are some things that you guys like to say to yourself? What are some things you like to say to yourself?
I like me.
Besides, I almost said it online.
I am a lot of things.
You're lying. Oh, you are.
Which I cannot say right now.
Yeah, no, I'm lying, babe. Raise plus. Yes. Goals.
I'm glad you put your levels way down here for goals.
Wow. Did you not see this list here?
Yeah. Making me blush is probably one of the lowest levels that you can reach.
Oh my god. I am giggly. you are giggly. Uh-oh, he's giggling. We know who's making him giggle.
Yes, we do. For a while now. Before she knew it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm giggly.
Was this something else you wanted to talk about? That was it?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
How's everybody doing? Any questions?
Yes, you are, Jenny.
I am beautiful. Yes, you are. How about you, Michelle?
I have not tried this yet, and I haven't.
No, you haven't.
I should probably do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I got enough pencils. I think I have enough pencils and paper.
Dude.
I'm a lot. Oh, okay. All right.
You got pencils up the wazoo around here. Plus, there's a store up the road.
$1,000. They must have made
Next.
those. Must have made those in the summer.
Yeah.
Too hard
Whatever.
to cut down a tree now.
Whatever. I am strong and hungry, so I was Yes. Sweet.
Good idea.
Ooh, Jenny's making us chicken parmesan with garlic bread. That's why we wanted to get this done.
Yeah.
So we could eat. I'm kidding. Soon. No, plus the football's on tonight.
Yes, football's on tonight. Hey, Jenny.
I just wanted.
Football's on tonight.
Yeah,
Just
football's on. FY. Love you, Brooke.
Love you, bro. Love you, Danny.
This is fun. Interesting. Okay, Cara. An I am statement. I want pizza. Oh.
That's an I want. That's not an I am.
Yeah, we need an I am.
Hi, Sheila. Sheila in the house.
Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila. I am growing. Yes, you are. Okay, Sheila.
You'll have to
Putting
go
you on
back
the
and
spot.
look.
You need an I am statement. Are you measuring yourself on the door frame, Cara? I am being little TMI, Cara.
Yeah. Although that's probably the only privacy you get.
I am cooking. Wonderful. I am glad you're cooking. What's
Danny is a boss ass bitch. Excellent.
Nice one, Brooke. Let me stop. Nice.
Go
I
for
love
ride
this.
before it gets dark.
Yeah. Go, guys, go. I am on Skidoo. There you go. I am expanding in love and light. Yes, you are. Rocking. Oh, really good read today.
Sheila's post today.
Yes.
I suggest go and have a look at it. It's
Pumpkin
really
Noble
good.
Starseed Reflections did a read today. Go subscribe to her page. I am not now, but I was. It's Dewy, literally one of the only moments where I got privacy. I'm growing. Nice. I am growing.
I'm expanding.
I'm expanding.
And not just physically. I am expanding mentally.
Ooh, gosh, I am happy, joyous, and free. Jess!
Jess!
Hi, Jess!
How are you?
Good to see you. Okay, Jess, we need an I am statement from you. It's a new thing. You pop in, you get to say I am. ...
And not your name.
Yeah. What an experience life lesson in cleaning up internal storage. Oh, yeah, totally.
It is kind
Very
of weird
much.
being on this side of it.
It is. It's interesting. A lot of cleansing. I am resilient.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Very much.
Danny is outside. He's getting the Skidoo ready. Make sure and get warm gloves. Layers, 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 Brooke.
Muckalux, deerskin gloves.
Good boots.
Hot shots in your boots and your gloves.
Yay, Jess! Yes! Did you see that? I am goofy. Yes! And that's awesome too to say. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Spirit speaks.
Gosh. Goofy's my favorite because he's always laughing.
That's why you like this so much.
Yes, because you're goofy. Shucks. Gosh. Try to go outside looking cute. Aren't the way? LOL.
And, yeah, nobody looks like anything when it's winter here.
Layers aren't the way? Or are the way?
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are, there we go. Sorry. Yes, I've learned that too. I've got two now, but we didn't get as cold up here, down here, as you guys did. We got a lot of the ice last night, but
it's so much fun.
yeah, that's why.
Nothing here though.
So this is kind of we'll be broadcasting in different places because it depends on where we're at. We travel a lot. We go back and forth between the Toronto area, which is Pickering, Jenny's house. Thank you very much, Jenny. And Dewy's place, which is in Peterborough, an hour west.
Yeah.
So
we stay in both places at times.
Which is not normal. Yeah, no, it's not this time of year. Even where you're at. It's that, yeah. But anyway. So it just,
I think it may be the hot air from Trump, but I'm not sure.
A little too close to Washington, D.C. there.
I'll just leave that there.
We'll just leave that out of this. But anyway, so, well, we wanted to be Spirit maybe do it. Whatever. Okay. Spirit would never go there with him.
Go where with him?
Mention that person at all.
The person that has no name now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You shall not be named.
Well, I've already marked this video as a security threat, so by mentioning his name, so whatever.
Yeah. Now you're supposed to not mention it so he gets. Anyway, I'm not going there.
Yeah, you probably want royalties now.
Yeah. So, okay. So we were just kind of talking about I am statements, perceptions, how our perceptions shift and change as we grow. So a lot of times when we're doing work, it's really good to go back and either find something new to learn because it helps that perception shift even more and change, and go back and do some rechecking on, oh, that's right. There was something in here. This book is so cool. I had heard the other day, or when I read the other day, that part of the reason that we struggle to when we're in such gnarly energy is because we're not grounded. If we're feeling a lot of anxiety, really having a hard time sleeping, then we really, really, really must ground. It's extremely important to ground. Not grounding to Mother Earth, really getting down and letting her clean our vibes up, clean up our energy, and just being in that still place. Is a lot of times why the energy gets so gnarly. Some of it is it's really shifting, and we're hanging on to that last little bit of something that we're resisting letting go of so that change can happen. And I'm a naughty boy. What person? Okay. Pumpkinhead. Well, I'm just going to say that. And we're leaving it at that, Jenny.
Peter Pumpkinhead?
Yeah. From the south. Kara's too close to him. That's why the weather's absolutely abnormally warm. Tell me, yeah. So anyway, and why perception-wise, I've gone over this again because as our perception changes, as our awareness grows, revisiting some of these teachings, the Toltec teachings are very, very ancient teachings that will always be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not pertain, but always be pertinent throughout our life to continue to understand and grow through them, because there's more than just the four agreements. There's the mastery of love, also by Don Miguel Ruiz, sorry, and now his son, who also is a shaman, is also now following in his steps as a Toltec shaman. So he's also bringing out some more enlightening information that is very good. The mastery of love. As we master our self-love, our perception opens up and changes and allows us to let go of things that we didn't realize we still had buried deep inside. As Jess just said, she's still clearing out karmic debt. She's still doing these many things that you would think, just being in the position where she's at, shouldn't be there. But it is. It's peeling away the onion layers. And it's okay, because as Abraham Hicks said, you have this billion lifetime buffet. Are you going to try and eat it all in one sitting? It's impossible. You have to take it bit by bit. And that's the same with cleansing everything through our life, going back and letting go of everything that we need to, and realizing it's okay. There's still a little bit to improve. There's still a little bit. And I think life would be fucking boring if we didn't have more knowledge to gain, more things to look at, more perceptions to gain. So that is my take on that. Because I'm always reading something. Ask
I
Dewy.
read nothing.
Ask Dewy.
It's not true. I read comments.
Yes. You read a lot more. I mean, I've got audiobooks, but neon flashing sign, truth, what I've been going through, 2 gripping fingers of death, trying to hold on when I know I'm getting burnt as fuck. Burnout is part of, from what I understand, is what happens when we're not letting go of shit. Good. It's always something to work on, and that's exactly why they tell us to be patient with the process. It can be so uncomfortable. It would suck if all fell at once. Yes, it would. I don't think we'd be able to last through it, to be honest. I think that's why it comes in increments. I mean, look at how hard some changes are.
You shouldn't see me at a buffet that heavy.
Whatever.
I can get a lot done. But this isn't the same.
No.
This is not the
You
same.
haven't. Oh, geez. What's your favorite way to ground? Everybody's got their own way. I mean, I love water. I absolutely love water, but I cannot get in a bathtub. I try to do my best in the shower.
Carl actually sent us a really good technique of grounding through
Exactly. Burnout is also from trying to hold on to control and not surrendering. Cara sent us a very good YouTube person that does really good on picture roots growing from my feet into the dirt. That is a good one. Where she got that one from. Just kidding. Anyway, she's actually the one Cara sent me, taught me the way Jenny just said it. That because in her perception, and even this woman said the same thing, her understanding of Mother Earth is that we don't have to be standing on naked earth with bare feet to ground. We don't have to be hugging a tree, because there are times of the year and people that absolutely cannot do that. So how are they supposed to ground if Mother Earth's energy is all around us, as it is, because it's all around us? All we have to do. You haven't seen my crystals here. As it is, a little smattering. Yeah. So, which it is, the energy is strongest touching the earth, but it is possible to connect through it if we let go of the box that we think we put ourselves in by we have to touch it. Well, you know what? I'm not going out barefoot right now. The ground is fucking frozen. Literally frozen, like hardcore frozen, not Washington winter. It's tundra frozen. And so going outside and hugging a tree is not, it's possible.
It's cold.
But it's fucking cold. She said that, and this helped Jenny, because Jenny was literally in a car traveling, and she said, Elly, I need your help. And it was only because I had just read this, which I know Spirit had guided me to read that little spot, and I had done a Reiki healing energy earlier that day with the person that Cara had sent, that they both stated that you can connect with Mother Earth anywhere. Her energy is that powerful. She is there, even flying in an airplane. If you need to ground, just get in that calm space. We think that being in the 3D realm, we have to put ourselves in a box in a certain thing in order to understand how to ground, how to do things, how they have to be a certain way. No, they don't. Bust out of the fucking box and open up to possibilities anyway. And this actually fits with what Abraham says. If you can think it, you can create it. So if you need to ground, you think about how you need to ground. You imagine that bright, powerful light, not a tiny string, not a little thread, the whole fucking foot lighting up, coming and lighting up your whole foot, coming up your legs to your knees, up your hips and through your whole body if you need to ground. It is that powerful. Mother Earth is there. She has that energy for us. Wow. She's here now.
With all this gravity, has a pull when there's always a ground.
She is powerful. To think that it's only a thread that can come up through our foot is kind of limiting. Get out of the fucking limiting mindset. Open up to whatever you need for you to get into that space and ground.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Let spirit do it?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go, folks.
There we
Just
go.
happened.
Yes, it did. I told Dewy, I said, my feeling on these videos before we started, he's like, well, what are we going to say? We need to write this down. I said, no. This is not, throw it out the window. This is not how our videos are going to go. We can have an idea of what to say, but as we go along, I want spirit to come in and just as Mother Earth did and Spirit did, guide us through the conversation. Whatever.
Is there room for both of us?
Just slap him already, would you please?
No, Jess, I don't think you know this happening.
You're welcome. Okay, so that is so to answer your question, Sheila. Yes. What? Oh wow, 42 minutes. So to answer your question, Sheila, what is the best way to ground? That's up to you. It could be a hot bath. It could be just soaking your feet. It could be getting out and touching the earth. It could be holding a stone. It could be sitting in a chair at work and taking a deep breath and saying, Mother, I need to connect. And that's what you do. And you imagine that beautiful golden light coming and connecting to the bottom of your feet and through you. You just keep that here and here, and it will happen. So, does it help? Does grabbing your crystals help to facilitate that? Yes, it does. They aren't the only reason that you can ground. They are to assist. They are to help that energy move. They are there to help. But you don't have to have the right exact tools to connect to Mother Earth. All you got to do is reach out with your heart. It's right here. So get grounded. Get grounded. Be in that space. Feel Mother's love. She is there. I do too. I'm wearing two now. Actually, I'm wearing more. I actually always have crystals with me in one form or another. And always handing Dewy a crystal. Here, carry this today. He goes, okay. Doesn't ask what for. I just say, this is what you need today. I feel his energy, and I gave him my amber bracelet because I did a reading for him, and his stone that said that he needed right now was amber. So, and then I believe that's
probably won't be able to see very well, but
yeah.
Somewhere there.
I
I have
forget what that one is.
no
Well,
idea what it is, but
anyway, so the tools are there for us, but you know, we don't have to have all of them to do what we need to do. Okay? Any other questions? Exactly, Michelle. We have all the power within. It does. You know, the jewelry, like I said, it is there for us assisting, encouraging, reminding. Sometimes all it takes is when I'm really struggling, just reach up and thank you for that reminder. But it all starts here. We forget. You know, as I even realized the other day, is I keep going and buying more crystals. And I know I'm going to regret this because Dewy gave me a limit on crystal weight. Still can't believe he gave me a limit on crystal weight. But anyway, how many crystals I can have. I realized I keep looking outside myself.
in the trailer, the towing trailer.
Well, you had to bring that point up.
Well, I don't have a license for a semi truck to carry along 4 tons of rocks, so.
Well, we could get one, right?
Yeah, we could. But I don't know what we would gain by having all of that in one space. But.
Oh, you're so cute. So
Thank God.
So I realized the other day as I'm sitting in this crystal shop, and I keep thinking I have to find the right crystal to solve this problem and do this. And I stopped and went, what am I doing? I know I'm going to regret saying this because you're going to go, remember when you said, so close your ears. I don't need crystals to get.
I heard that.
No. I don't need crystals to get the tools to accomplish what I need. I just need to reach with inside. These are helpers. They are not.
They're just amplifiers.
They are amplifiers. Thank you for that word. That was what I needed.
I'm glad it came out then.
Thanks. Yeah. They are amplifiers to assist the energy.
They're just talking about oils. People are using oils, frankincense.
You know how many tarot decks I have bought in the last year?
Yeah.
Purchased? Yeah, just in the last year, about 10. And I get it because I think, well, this will give me the answers I need. And I start using it, and then it just doesn't feel right.
They're all just to assist us.
Except these last two. They are also tools to assist us. The last two, I'm really feeling a strong pull for them.
Something that Brooke was talking about. We had a chat with Brooke and Danny the other day, and saying that that even the tools that she had been using the last little while aren't working the same.
Same, Michelle. Yes.
And so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
We had a discussion about maybe those tools are not supposed to work anymore. They were just crutches to get to this point, and now there's a new tool that we need to know how to use.
Right. Well, that goes back to our perception as using certain tools to learn. But when we keep going back, trying to find the answers and not allow ourselves to find new or something else, then we're keep going back to the things that got us so far. So that in a way they are a crutch. It's letting go of what tools helped us get this far and reminding ourselves that it's in here. Everything we need is in here. These are tools to help us along the way, not the external. What's the words I'm looking for? They are not the external device that moves our energy. We move our energy. This assists. just like the rocks, just like crystals, just like teachers that come along the way. They assist us, but everything we need to move is in here. We need to listen here more. Me too. No, you didn't, Jenny.
I hope I didn't throw Brooke under the bus because she's not in here. But
No, I'm sure she would agree. I've been giving away decks. Yeah, me too. I have a pile of them that I'm ready to give away now because I just, they're beautiful decks and there's nothing wrong with them. But it's just, this whole journey of trying to figure out what we're doing. And I love tarot decks. I love the messages in them. I think they're fantastic.
One
what?
I have one.
You have, I know. He only has one still, and I've got 10.
Mm-hmm.
I even left 3 of them in Washington. I didn't bring them, and I still got here and bought more decks. But anyway, so we have actually, wow, we've been on for 51 minutes.
I'm glad we've been able to entertain you for 51 minutes, but
I love Rebecca Campbell. You know something? Have you read her book, Light is the New Black?
no, I haven't. Have you?
I have the Audible.
Oh.
You can listen to
I
it.
guess I'm
I
going
listened to that book over and over. And then 2 years later, I listened to it again.
I haven't read that one yet.
And it was amazing.
I read the first chapter.
I love Jess's sessions when she comes in and it's just her in spirit. I really, really love when it's just her in spirit. And I enjoy the cards. I really do. This is not to say that tarot cards are useless or they're not good. They are a wonderful tool, but I really, really love being in tune with spirit and getting the messages that way. That's why I love listening to Matt Kahn too, because all of his messages are completely intuitive. He doesn't write out a dialogue. He doesn't prepare speeches. Spirit is downloading to him as he's talking. Good. Listen to it again. Because Rise, Sister Rise and Light is the New Black, 2 years after I had first listened to it, was a whole different message. It was very interesting. Yeah, I agree, Jess. Danny and I, or not Danny, Dewy and I sit there and go, excuse me, wow. Hearing your messages before you pick up the cards are just beautiful.
And the cards just always support what you said. So
yeah, it's like a confirmation. It's fantastic. So I love it. But anyway,
the muscle to flex all the time.
Yeah. So are there any other questions, guys? Anything you would like to share real quick? We're gonna call it a night. I can't believe we've almost been on here an hour. It's like, holy moly.
Oh wow. You haven't done anything for an hour.
Right. Nice. Sheila, that is awesome.
I know my butt is screaming at me for sitting in this chair for an hour.
Use the other pillow.
But no, it's not that.
So anyway. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I didn't think it would. It does go very quick. Thank you, Sheila. We are enjoying this too. At first I was like, I'm just talking. And I just had to keep talking and Spirit really kicked in. So that was good. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit.
I'm a great listener.
Yeah. That you are.
Have to be, I can't speak.
Whatever.
Every once in a while, spirit interrupts you.
Interrupts you to allow you to speak.
That's allowing me to say
Do
something.
you want to talk about your dreams?
What dream?
The dreams you've been
No, we
having.
can't do that on here.
Can't do that on here?
Oh, those dreams.
What dreams are you talking about? Oh.
Well, you walked right into that one.
You
walked right
did.
into that.
Way to go, babe.
Okay, so I don't. Do you want to bring it up here?
Your dreams?
Let's do it another time.
Okay, we'll do another time. All right, guys. So we're going to say goodnight. We love you very much and have a good night. And we will be posting when we're going live in a couple days. Again, love you.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. And yes. And,
yes.
And end it now.